Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Briefing with Liv Brie, and I know it's been a really long time since I last posted. I was actually sick for a couple weeks, and yeah, I'm just getting better. I've been sick for this whole month, and it's been about what, like 2-ish weeks, like 3 weeks I've been sick. So I'm finally getting back to kind of like a little routine, and I'm hoping that I can get a couple of shares out after this upcoming weekend. But today I am going to be sharing 4 dies that I had recently worked on, and 2 of them are going to be from the last release because I do owe you guys that video as well. So I'm going to start off with that. So these 2 dies, I will make sure to have the names of them down below. I have this Disco Ball mini album and the Sheriff Star Shaker set. So these 2 are my last dies from the last release, and this is what I had put together. So it's actually a little pocket, and it has a couple little dangling pieces. So I have a hot pink tassel, and then I made this little dangle here using this bow resin cabochon and a guitar, and I thought that was really cute. So that is the little dangling piece, and then here I have the pocket. So as you guys can see, I have this disco ball paper on the background. I also layered it onto some pink cardstock. This part right here, if you're going to hang anything, I do recommend having an extra layer on the back, just because as you guys can see, it is flimsy. So if you do want to create, you know, like a little dangle and it's heavy, I do suggest putting an extra sheet of cardstock on the back, so that way it's a little bit thicker. And here I have my pocket in the front, as you can see, and I made it to where it looks like the pocket is part of the background, if that makes sense. So once I take out these little Sheriff Star embellishments, you'll see that they connect, the 2 pieces connect. And here is the embellishing on the front. I just used this little shaker sticker that says Yeehaw, and then a couple other stickers that I shared from Hobby Lobby. And I just made a little cluster here on the right side. I added this butterfly on the top left, and then some pearl stickers to create a little trail. And then inside I have the star shakers, which I did not do shakers. I kind of wanted to do a frame embellishment, so that's what I did here. So I'll show you guys the pocket in a little bit, but here are my little stars. So here are the 2 embellishments. I did actually pop up the frame, so when you get the shaker die, you'll see that you have this layering piece with the stitching on it, and then you have this piece right here. So the inside part of this layering piece here, it doesn't cut it out, it just embosses it so you could see where you would lay your second layer to create like a shaker, whichever you're creating. So for mine, they are frames. So that's what I did right here. And as you guys can see, I added some of these pearl stickers and some stickers from that same sticker set that came with the stickers from here. I tried to use them on the embellishments so that they would match. And then there's this one right here that says Darlin with the cowgirl hat, and this one says Wild with the disco ball. And the disco ball is so cute. And here's the Darlin. And these stickers are also popped up, so there's a lot of dimension. And I was going to put them on acetate and put them inside of here, but I thought that it would look really cute for them to be poking out, or like to be peeking out of the pocket. So let me show you the pocket. So as you can see, it looks like it's one piece here. And sorry if you hear my kids snacking in the background. But here is the piece. So as you guys can see, it does continue, and they do match. All I did was I took the layering piece, I don't know if you guys can see, like the inside doesn't have the disco ball part. So I did do that, or I did that because I felt like if I was going to put anything inside, these little parts right here would get in the way. So I decided to make it, you know, like plain or like flat in the back or inside of the pocket, and then added it to the front. So that way it would look like one big piece. Sorry guys, I moved my camera, so I'm like trying to get used to this, but this is what it looks like. And then, okay, and then we would just put these inside. Just like this, and I love how it looks peeking out of the pocket. So cute. So there is the last of last month's release. Now from this release, I have 2 other dies that I'm going to be sharing with you guys. I am working on a couple projects tonight, so I will be having a share out, like I said, next week. But the first 2 that I worked with was the Peace Sign mini album and the Retro Shaker Keychain. And for these ones, you guys, when I opened up this Peace Sign mini album, I was so excited because I did not realize it came with this flower like border. And y'all know me with my flowers, and flowers and peace signs are so cute together. It really gives that hippie vibe. And I was so excited to use this. I think the only die I didn't use was this layering piece for the peace sign, because I did use that flower, so I felt like I didn't need it. And then from the Retro Shaker Keychain, I used just the flower. I do plan on using the other 2 for something else, but I did use the flower for this one. And I did make like a little mini album using the dies. So here's how the front looks. I did use Gingham Garden. Is that what that's called? Yeah, Gingham Garden. I did want to use more of like a retro or hippie set or collection, but I have no idea where I put it. Like I swear I have one, but I guess I can't find it at the moment. But I know I do have one. So I decided to use the Gingham Garden because I haven't used it yet. And I decided to create a really cute album with that peace sign and the flower border. But look at how pretty that detailed floral outline is. But yeah, so I really wanted to use pink and yellow. Those are 2 of my favorite colors. And so I decided to do the outline in yellow that matched the centerpiece. And I did the peace sign in pink. And you guys know me, I love my diamond dots. So I did diamond dot the peace sign. And then I just used some of the embellishments to decorate the ephemera pieces and stickers that came with the collection to embellish the front of the album. So it just says remember every day. And then I used this plastic binding, and you guys, I kind of wish I didn't because I punched the holes, and it just, I think because it's a floral shape and not flat, it was really hard for me to get a you know, a clean punch. So the punches are all off, but you know what? At least now I know not to do it like that. But yeah, so that's what I used for this. I mean, it is what it is. I'll just use this for my kids, but you know, it's still cute. So here is the little dangle that I made, and I use the die set. And again, instead of making a shaker, I don't know, I've just been into using these shaker dies to create other things. So I decided to just pop it up like I did with the sheriff star. And what I did was I just diamond dot certain areas of the flower to make it pop, like stand out, I guess. And I put a pearl sticker in the middle and added a little heart jump ring to dangle it off there. And then for the pages, I just did the 2 layers for the pages. So I did a pattern paper and a cardstock piece. Now with this, I did realize that the flower is not the same in every little petal, and you do have to line them up correctly. So when I started to put the album together, I realized that my pattern papers were a little off because I didn't notice that I needed these to be a specific way. But it still turned out cute. So here's the heart pattern with the sticker. So this sticker actually came from the Gingham Garden papery pack. I don't remember if I share this collection on my channel, but I did use that. They're like washi tape stickers, and I just really need to go through all my Maggie Holmes collections, you guys, so that's why I decided to use this. But yeah, so I just used it on here, and as you guys can see, you could see the pattern papers just slightly behind that washi tape floral sticker. So I used one on every page, and I only have 3 pages on here. I wanted it to be like literally a mini album, but here this one says beautiful, and you can see here, so if you put a picture, you can just like put the picture right here and have it say beautiful. And then the last page is this butterfly paper, and it says at the bottom, I don't care where we go as long as we go together, because I felt like the butterflies really went well with that. And I love this floral pattern, and then this heart to finish that off. So there it is, you guys, my 2 circular shaped projects, I guess you could say. Again, I will be having a couple more from this new release to be sharing with you guys. I can't wait to share with you guys the projects that I am going to be creating. I will be working on those tonight, but I hope you guys enjoyed seeing today's video. I will make sure to have all the dies names down below, and if you guys are interested in them, I will also have my affiliate link down below that you may use. It's free to use. I just earn a small commission from that link, so thank you to everyone that does use it. But there it is, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed watching my little project share of the dies that I have used recently, and I hope you guys got inspired with these projects to create some of your own. But I hope you guys have a great day, whatever day it is that you are watching this, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.